Hello and welcome to Fairly Used News. Top on the news at this time. Are you a fan of Dirty December and regarding yourself to really dirty this December for you and your friends? Sorry, you better leave the dirty for Loma. This is based on Nigeria Center for Disease Control, NCDC. They have released new figures that shows that there is an increase in the number of COVID-19 cases in Nigeria. Therefore, they are admonishing everybody to be careful in what they do, where they go, where they gather and where they don't gather. Furthermore, they are also preparing that there's a possibility that the second wave of COVID-19 might start in Nigeria. They are even already warming generator. They are topping oil on the generator. They are on the AC, brushing all the bed sheets, washing them, and cleaning all the bedspread because they might reopen isolation centers anytime from now. Further to this story, even in Lagos State, Lagos has banned the gathering together of people in restaurants, in clubs, and in bars till further notice. The only people that they spare small is NRTW people traveling up and down in passenger form or churches and mosques. Those ones, they give them chance to gather at 50% capacity inside bus and so many other things. So if you are planning to dirty your December, no chance for you. Our correspondent entered town to interview people on how they are complying with COVID-19 rules, and we discover that some people have turned their nose mask to jaw mask, ear mask, head mask, and in some cases, bag mask. Are you staying secure? It's for your own benefit, it's not for my own. I'm going further in the COVID-19 story. A lot of Nigerians are expressing their desire and appreciation to the federal government of Nigeria because they are sure that by now, out of the over 36 billion that Nigeria has spent on top COVID-19 matter, that at least we have one state-of-the-art, ultra-modern hospital that can respond to emergency and COVID-19 cases in each geopolitical zone of Nigeria. We asked them why they think so, and many of them confirmed to our reporter that how can somebody spend 36 billion on COVID-19 and still they won't get hospital? But we believe, we know in this station that government is going to open those special ultra-modern hospitals that they use the money to build. Whether it is true or these people are whining themselves, we do not know. Are you a university student currently in any of the Nigerian university and you have a big dream of becoming somebody great in future? There's light at the end of the tunnel. This is because Nigeria's federal government and the Academic Staff Union of the Nigerian Universities, ASUU, have decided to finally say chop knuckle. ASUU has been on strike for about 9 months plus, but it's finally looking like it's about to go down now and people will return to school to finish their degree. Some of our correspondents enter street to try and interview some Nigerian undergraduates to see how they are coping in this period, and this is what some of them had to say. Go to First Pop now.
It's good that they call off the strike now, and you know now, like for instance now, my school now, the school that I attend.
What's the name of your university?
University. Okay, is you know that the name is wait, I will remember now.
The name of your university?
Is the name that you know that university that is
Are you a student?
Yes, I'm a student, 400 level student. I'm writing my project.
What project are you writing?
The project?
Yes, in 400 level.
Is
So, wahala for who no learn handwork in Nigerian university. There's such a wahala in high places as Nigeria's House of Reps has summoned the president to come and face some music in front of them based on his performance and his credibility on the streets as to security and many other economic issues. But just as the president wore his babariga, entered slippers, the Minister of Justice in Nigeria draw his agbada and say, Baba, you are going nowhere. As he said, the president is not under anybody's control in the house to come and face any jury or face any cross-examination. Meanwhile, a legal numerary in Nigeria, senior advocate of Nigeria, entered the Minister of Justice with sliding tackle. He said in a lie, the president has a responsibility to talk to his people and face panel in National House of Assembly.
The president knows that he can be summoned, hence he accepted the invitation. Every public officer is accountable. And by virtue of sections 88 and 89 of the Constitution, when the National Assembly is conducting an inquiry into public affairs where money has been appropriated, and in this case, defense, the president or any public officer can be summoned. The president made himself the Minister of Petroleum Resources. By virtue of section 147 of the Constitution, every ministerial nominee.
Now this matter, we see the settle up till now. Meanwhile, the Senate has expressed shock as the Petroleum Ministry has revealed to be spent 116.5 million naira to buy biro, letter-headed paper, toner, maybe a few printers in 1 year. The breakdown of the expenditure showed that the ministry spent 40.5 million to purchase biro, the Schwarzer biro, 46 million to print the ministry's letterhead. They also used 56 million to procure toner and photocopy machine. The total of 116.5 million naira was spent on stationery in 1 year. Producer? Printer?
Yes.
How much did you say they buy printer? Toner? How much?
The money is there now. Everything.
Will they buy Tokumbo?
Tokumbo.
Carry our own. Give them our toner.
Give them which toner?
Producer, give them our toner. How much will they buy Tokumbo?
Buy waiting.
Give them the printer. Come, take. Let them collect it.
Leave the printer there, I beg.
Hey, they will buy now. You know how much they are buying new printer? They will buy this one. It's Tokumbo. It's cheaper. Take. Carry the printer and the paper. We don't need it. Sell to them. Sell to them. You are still watching Fairly Used News, and we'll be right back after this message from our sponsor. Baba, put this thing for them. Now let them buy this printer. You are welcome back. Wahala for people that have plenty SIM card in Nigeria. This is because the government has directed that everybody should connect their SIM card to their national identity number. A lot of Nigerians have drawn air for the government that it is always rush work like Super Eagles facing international competition in camp that they like to do. That is all idea, but striker is missing. No, now, producer, not our Super Eagles. Cancel it. Don't do this. Don't do this. Other people have also complained that the government is always in defense, and don't do this. Don't do this. Meanwhile, the deadline for the connection of SIM card to national identification number has been extended to January 2021 because pending the time that gathering rules have been tightened in Nigerian club and social gathering is being regulated, we discover that plenty people have bombarded the national identification number offices because they want to also for their number, because everybody is fighting for their jersey. Very soon, we believe that with the implementation of some of these things that the government is doing, Nigeria will become a better place. And the president and all his cabinet people in the kitchen have also reported and confessed that they are all committed to make Nigeria a better place, that before anytime soon now, we begin to see dividend of democracy and things will work well. No, Baba, no, they play that thing now. No, that clip where you play now, meaning what? Meaning what? These people mean well. Update. Just we are about to round up 2020, another government official who was a former chairman of the Pension Reform Task Team has added to the list of fainting people in the country. The total number of fainters in the past couple of years has increased. This has added to the number of fainters from 10th December 2020, where this man, in defense of himself in court, he allegedly swamped. He is facing a trial of 2 billion naira pension fraud that they say he diverted 100 billion of the pension fund. Well, according to statistics, a few people also have expressed health issue in the past couple of years. Mr. Femi expressed his own around 2016. Olisa expressed his own in 2018. Rita Justice expressed her own in 2018 too. Mr. Dino expressed his own in 2018. Mr. Keme, he topped the whole expression in July 2020. And now, the new intake, Mr. Abdurrashid topped his own fainting in 2020 December. This has brought a lot of experts to ask questions as per what is happening to the health of our leaders. Do they need to be admitted in hospital? Do they need to travel abroad? Do they need 100 days abroad to take care of their health like other people? Well, the questions still remain unanswered. However, we are hoping that the Minister of Petroleum will not faint when investigation into the allegation of using 116.5 billion naira
million, not billion,
sorry, on biro, letterhead, and toner is to be answered in court. Meanwhile, based on who will be, we have the Minister of Petroleum on standby on the telephone to explain to us, is it true that they are spawning money, yata, joto, nyafu, nyafu, in the Ministry of Petroleum? He's here to explain to us. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Yes. Hello.
The government
Producer. I say Minister of Petroleum. Hello.
Hello.
This is not Minister of Petroleum now.
He's the Minister of Petroleum.
I hope you can.
He's the Minister of Petroleum.
Hello.
Maybe he's the President.
He's also the Minister of Petroleum.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Sorry to disturb you. I didn't know. We'll call you when we have other questions around security, economic, and things like that. For now, everything is going fine. Yeah, well done. I pity you. Your account is safe, Abi. It's only 2,500 I have in my hand, and it's in my pocket. I don't have an account that anybody can lock. Oh. To end the show tonight, according to the word of the elders, he who won bone straight wig must not dash boxers out as gift for Christmas. Behave yourself anywhere you go. Kajad yourself. Open your eye. Don't lose guard. COVID-19 is still outside. Where are you?
Which billion?